Hello, welcome to the Camera Nostalgia Club. My name's Max. In today's video I'm going to be using a camera from 2010. I'm going to be taking it around with me, showing you some examples of the photos and then giving you my opinions on the camera. My new style of format of video is more of a visual story with information. Well, that's what I hope to give off. So I hope you enjoy the video and let's go. I have made a conscious decision to start the year trying to get out of the house as much as possible with an old camera, or any camera in general, just so I can experience the world and start off how I mean to go on. The camera that I have chosen to be taking out over the past few days is a camera from 2010. It's the Sony Cybershot DSC-T99. I believe someone in a previous video actually asked me to use this model of camera. It may have been a T70. Although the T70 is from 2007, they are very similar in the fact that they have this slide down functionality on the front. I think this was great that brands would experiment with cameras like this back in the day. The slide function actually turns the camera on and off whilst protecting the lens whilst it is off. How cool is that? Even though it has been freezing cold here in England, there's frost on the ground and everybody seems to have a cold. As I said, I've been trying to get out of the house as much as possible. I think it's good to do this time of year because we can just get stuck in our ways and find the comforts of indoors next to a warm radiator. I woke up on Sunday and I decided to go to the beach. As I said, it was cold, so normally I would not have done this, but it was nice because it was everybody's day off and everybody was walking around with their scarves, gloves, hats and big thick jackets on. I made my way down to the beach. I actually done a bit of talking to the camera. I'm not even sure if I'm going to insert it into this video. I was just happy that I was able to be out creating something. I always find peace being near the water. I'm not sure what it is. There's probably something scientific about it, but just having my old camera looking out at the endless waves coming in towards the shore and taking pictures of it, I think it's therapeutic. Maybe it's my therapy, I'm not sure. But if you haven't tried it, you've definitely got to go out and do it. I actually came across a really beautiful moment. As I was walking along the side of the beach, I noticed three guys wrestling a tiny wooden boat on the sand. So I quickly pulled the camera out of my pocket and got snapping. I wasn't sure what was going to happen next, as I'd never been here in the right time at the right place to capture such a moment. It was a funny spectacle, as they was jokingly arguing with each other about who was the strongest one to pull the boat into the water before they set off. The beauty of carrying these old cameras is the simplicity and the size of them. You can literally just wear any outfit you'd normally wear, chuck it in any size pocket, and you're a photographer for the day. Obviously I know you have your different reasons for using different cameras, but I imagine if you're watching this video, you're probably watching it because you do enjoy these old cameras. Hello there. I've been enjoying the camera. I was supposed to upload and make a video all in one day 2 days ago, and then I was going to go to London with the camera yesterday, but something happened. My dog wasn't very well, and obviously I didn't want to leave him at home and go to London. So next Monday I'm going to London, but I just wanted to pop in and say I'm really enjoying this camera. I think I'm going to take it to London, or I might put it on my eBay depending if I get another camera in that I want to take to London. Today I've been out shooting in a lovely little British town. It's been nice and chilled. I'm going to carry on walking. The only thing is the sun, and in Britain I'm pretty sure this might happen everywhere. I'm not doing a geography channel, it's a camera channel, but I've got a very low winter sun with no clouds, so it's very hard. But sometimes, I don't know if this is against the law in photography, but I like to actually see my shadow in the photos. And let's be honest, I'm not trying to be a professional photographer or give anyone lessons on photography. I'm more about just getting out with the camera and enjoying it. If you can see my little bag here, I've got a very minimal setup. If anybody's interested in seeing that, I might do a YouTube short so you can see that, or I might do a full YouTube video on it. And the reason why I say this is because the whole point of me using these old cameras, I get a sense of just being a little bit more discreet, nice. I can say if I'm going to go into the town now and it's a little bit busy, I don't feel like, you know, do you know when you've got a big massive camera and you want to get that shot but it's really busy and stuff like that? I know obviously there's barriers that you need to break, and
I'm quite lucky that I get to go out with the cameras most days and break these little mental barriers that we all have with photography. But I'm just saying, getting a little camera and just going out, even if you take it on your local walk and take pictures of things you see, like this gull or the houses in the background, or obviously these are my interests, you might have completely different interests. But what I'm saying is, it's never a bad idea to pick up an old camera and go for a walk.
So my day consisted of walking around this little town. I had to work with the sun and against the sun. I even added my shadow into a few of the photos because I thought it looked cool. But then I came across a perfect moment. I could see an old, rickety, rusty basketball court. I don't even know if you can call it a court, because look at the grass. I don't even know what this is. Is it a field, a basketball court? Who knows? But anyway, I managed to notice that the sun was perfectly behind, well, if I position myself correctly, the sun was perfectly behind the basketball hoop backboard, and I thought it makes for a great photo, so I decided to take a picture of it. Obviously, on a small screen, on a very sunny day, it's hard to see exactly how accurate the picture has turned out to be from your imagination, but that's also another beautiful thing. It almost feels film-like, because on your mobile phones these days, you take a picture, you look at it, and then you don't probably bother looking at it again unless you want to upload it. So like with the film cameras, you take a picture on these old cameras and you can't really see what you've got until you get home and get it on your computer, and you can see it in all of its glory.
Well, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know your thoughts on the camera below and what you thought of the photos and footage, etc. If you'd like to see more of these videos, a subscription to my channel would really help, because obviously it grows the numbers and then it means that I can go out and make more of these videos and we're all happy. We can build the club together. We've already got a lovely community of people, so hop on in and join the club. I'll see you in the next one. It'll be next week. Au revoir.